Yo, what's good guys? It's your boy Lynn the Programmer here, and today we're back again. Usually I don't see you guys twice in a day, but we have quite a bit of things to get through. As you can see, we are on the homie Goresh's Twitter, and as you can see in the thumbnail, we have a smorgasbord, a plethora of units to look through this time around. Remember all those units that I said were coming out? We have them, and we have a couple other surprises here. So, the first thing, Gresh just updated the page here. So, we have a brand new, I believe this is an SSR, STR base form Goku. So, this guy, art isn't really important, but if you care to know, it is the Goku that has a turban on and he's like holding an umbrella. So just Google umbrella Goku and you'll probably be able to find it. So his leader skill, I believe these are all World Tournament cards. So he gives 50% to his STR typing. His super attack, the Extreme Speed Dance, doesn't really sound like a Goku move, but hey. It causes supreme damage naturally and also has a medium chance to stun. Reunion in front of a rock. Is Dwayne Johnson around? He gets a significantly large 159% attack and defense at turn start, as well as he performs two additional attacks, each of which has a medium chance to become a super attack. And he gains an additional 5% attack and defense per attack performed, which caps at, I assume, 59%. And then overall, he has a medium chance to perform a critical hit. So, I don't know if this is multiplicative or if this is additive in terms of his additional 5% per attack performed. I think I would have to take a look at Fizz Cooler because I believe he functions the same way. He gets additional attack and defense per attack performed. And I don't think Cooler's is multiplicative, is it? I would have to see. So anyways, 159% on any modern unit these days is pretty good. Like I believe he is an SSR, so I'm really interested to see what they do when they Dokkan him. They probably won't Dokkan him for like another 2 years though. And his stats will probably be really low to compensate him being extremely good. But his links are All in the Family, Sane Lineage, Turtle School, Infighter, Shocking Speed, and The Incredible Adventures. I clicked on here because I wanted to see the category. So of course he is the World Tournament category. Finally get some buffs for them. But as you see, still no lead. They still have a 70% leader, by the way. Low Class Warrior, you love to see it. Pure Saiyans, of course, Goku's Family, and Turtle School. So Master Roshi continues to win. Okay. Next, though, we have his son. If you didn't know, Gohan is Goku's son. And I actually think I like him more, and not because my defense, though. But yes. Super Saiyan Gohan Youth. He has the same sort of leader, so his super attack, he doesn't have a chun chance, but he does infinitely stack defense, so my defense, he's going to be a monster tank for sure. He gets 158 as opposed to Goku's 159, but also he reduces damage received by 30% if there is only a single enemy. So in Super Battle Road, maybe not, but in longer events, definitely going to be godlike. But he also gains an additional 58% attack and defense if there's another Goku's Family category enemy. And I can already think of the free-to-play tech exchange unit, which I believe also exchanges into Super Saiyan Gohan Youth. So they'll probably share several links, as well as almost every category. That'd actually be a monster rotation, at least in terms of defense, because that free-to-play unit supports, at least in the base form. Interesting. So links here, I skipped over them because we have so many units to get through. Golden Warrior, which is, you guys know how I feel about that. Saiyan Warrior Race, love to see it. All in the Family, love to see it, because he's clearly meant for Goku's family. Super Saiyan, a classic. Z Fighters, a classic. Gaze of Respect is probably his worst one, but it'll work with the other Gohans availables because he's on quite a different bit of teams here. Hybrid Saiyans, of course. Goku's Family, Youth. Super Saiyans, as if these teams needed the buff. Well, I guess Youth did need it. Cell Saga definitely needs it. Master and Disciple, yeah. Rapid Growth. Reminder that Rapid Growth still has a lot of problems, like Still No Goku Black and Heavenly Event. So I'm actually wondering how many links rather, is he going to be sharing with the new AGL Kid Gohan that obviously leads this new category and I believe supports all allies with 58% defense. That'll be interesting to see here. So that's these two. The main event, so to speak, is a new LR. Now, of course, this is not a summonable LR. This is a free-to-play LR. LR Mercenary Tau, Extreme Strength. Now, my goodness, finally, Mercenary Tau getting some good representation. One of the first extremely deadly foes in Dragon Ball. Finally gets the respect that he deserves. So, he leads the Dragon Ball Saga category with 4 key and 130% to attack and to all stats rather. On both of his super attacks, he raises attack and defense for a single turn, but he also has this 6-year LR mechanic with giving him a high chance to perform a critical hit. Now, his passive, I would really like to know where these numbers came from. Because they seem a bit random, but usually things aren't random with Dokkan. These are probably a reference to dates or chapters or something that I don't quite understand. So he gives himself a very strange 5,648 attack and defense for a key sphere obtained. And he gets an additional 7,564 per key sphere obtained if you get 3 or more key spheres. And he gets an additional 10,108 percent, that would be insane. Additional flat bonus there when performing a super attack, and then you get an additional 10,108 on top of that if performing an ultra super attack, plus an additional key per key sphere obtained. He has an active skill which temporarily massively raises attack, as well as causing ultimate damage and guaranteed stun for a single turn. And this is able to be activated once this character has received 3 or more attacks during the battle, as well as being 50% on below. His links are absolutely pain, but it's Mercenary Tau, okay? And when you think about it, a lot of the early Dragon Ball units, or should I say Dragon Ball units in general, have pretty piss poor links. Crane School, Supreme Warrior, Brutal Beatdown is nice. Coward is oof. Dodon Ray, of course. Shattering the Limit being free to play, and of course Legendary Power. He's on Dragon Ball Seekers, Dragon Ball Saga, Siblings Bond, which is, I find appropriate but interesting, seeing as I don't see how well he's going to function there. Target Goku, maybe you can pair him up with Android 13, I don't know. And of course Earthlings, where he will share maybe 2 or 3 links with like a Chaozu or Tien in Chaozu. That LR, by the way, needs an EZA. But not before our LR Piccolo. Also, we have 3 more units here, and we're 8 minutes into the video. So, this Fizz Super Saiyan Vegeta here, if you guys remember him along with the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and the LR Great Saiyaman are receiving their EZAs. So, according to Goresh here, his SA now gains the chance to gains the effect of greatly lowering defense instead of normally lowering defense, which is garbage, doesn't matter. His lead there, you can see that if you can't see, that he actually raises the percent that he leads to 80%, whereas opposed it was 50%. There's the defense raise, so now he gives himself attack and defense 120% up, as opposed to nothing. Before he actually he lowered the attacked enemy's defense by attacked enemy's attack by 40%. Now he gives himself in a 120 to himself, as well as lowering the attacked enemy's defense by 40%, as well as giving him an additional attack and defense plus 40% when launching a super. So not only is he debuffing the enemy just as he did before, he's also giving himself 120 at turn start plus an additional 40 when launching a super. Not bad at all. This Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, which I think I have flat dupe in like SA7. I might have a dupe in my box somewhere. In which case, this will probably be the time to use it because he actually has some decent upgrades now. So, let's take a look here before we get into the Goresh thing. So, I actually didn't know that he only boosted HP and attack. So, now he's a Rainbow Lead, all stats 3 key and 60%. Looks like he raised his attack for a turn. Now I believe Goresh said he greatly raises his attack and defense for a turn. And whereas before he gave all allies attack and defense plus 30% up, now, in addition to giving himself 100% attack and defense at the turn of start, he now gives key to his allies, as well as the 35% he gained before, as well as having a medium chance to perform a critical hit and a medium chance to dodge for the entire fight once 3 super attacks are launched. So really, this could be a turn 3 ability because him being a physical type, he can launch up to 2 supers in a turn. Like I said, turn 1, you get your 2 supers. Turn 3, you get your 3rd super. So now he has a medium chance to dodge for the entire rest of the fight, which is not bad. You get unlucky turn 5, right? Although by turn 5, most of the fights will probably be over unless your team is rather slow. Now for the part 2 to the main event, the Easy 8 LR Great Saiyaman 1 and 2. Now I actually thought they were really good before. They just needed a slight push for them to be really good. So now they're able to raise their own attack and defense for a turn, as well as sealing on their super attack. Before, I believe they were only able to seal. They do that on their 18 key as well as obviously causing Mega Colossal damage and raising Superclass Allies attack by 30% for 2 turns. So, they're passive. For context, before they gave themselves the 50% support, as well as debuffing enemies by 70% there. Now they give themselves attack and defense plus 70% at turn start, plus their 4 key and 50% defense, again only to super class allies, which is unfortunate. When attacking an extreme class enemy, they gain an additional 58% attack, as well as perform an additional that has a medium chance of becoming a super. And of course the debuffs, extreme class enemies are being lowered by 70% here. This guy over here is speaking truth, because I really hope they are planning to do something with lowering defense, because I agree, it is a garbage mechanic. Yeah. So, I'm trying to see, is that all the units? Of course not. I forgot, we still have this guy here. This guy might be the last unit. I can't remember, actually. I'll have to take a look at the thumbnail. But I believe this is the last and maybe overall more impressive unit, because you can actually maybe use them consistently. So yeah, looking at the thumbnail, I believe this is the last unit that we have here. So leader is whatever, but maybe for battlefield or something. Physical, 3 key and 70% to stats. So their super attack, it may cause supreme damage, but it also greatly raises their attack and defense for a single turn. They get themselves 150% at the start of turn, as well as an additional 150 when there is one enemy, and they are guaranteed to evade all enemy attacks when HP is 50% or below. Unfortunately, that is once only. So, I believe this means it is only going to be a single turn guaranteed. However, once this effect has been activated, they then gain a high chance to evade enemy attacks in the following turns, assuming that your HP is 50% or below still. And they gain an additional chance to evade all enemy attacks when HP is 30% or below, again, once only, which I find weird. A little bit of weird design there. But hey, another partner for the physical Goten and Trunks cards, which are still a top 10 unit. Their links are the Innocence, Flee, More Than Meets the Eye, World Tournament Reborn, Super Saiyan, Shocking Speed, Shattering the Limit, and that's it. Their categories are World Tournament and Majin Buu Saga. Now, for the existing units in the game, I want to actually take a look at the link sets here before we finish up. So, the Great Saiyaman here, Of course, now that you've gotten mine, their EZA details, let's take a look at what they have going on for them. So, these guys sharing 5 links as well as 4 categories. They do support, so they'll be supporting each other here. Not a bad unit, medium chance of evading the enemy's enemy's attack rather. They debuff for 2 turns, right? These guys, which are a little newer, they get 58% defense attack here. They get another support here, which is interesting that it chose 18%. So they get 3 key as well as attack, defense, and chance of performing critical hit plus 18%. So that's 18% support. This guy right here is a favorite of mine. I don't think they have his EZA details because I don't believe he's EZA'd on global yet. Has he? I don't think so because I unless these are his EZA stats, but I feel like they're higher. Only 3 categories, but still 5 links. Useless units, largely useless units, and then anything below this is kind of meh. Maybe this Gohan, although really you probably want this Gohan to be Dokkan since, you know, he'll be stronger then, right? But then I think he actually loses links once he's Dokkan because he transforms into a Super Saiyan, right? So maybe you don't want to do that. 3 categories is still shared though. Another thing, of course, we want to take a look at the Super Saiyan Vegeta here that has or soon to be, whoops, that's Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. This guy here, if we haven't already, I don't believe we have. So this guy will be his best partner. This guy is actually really good, at least defensively. Something that draws my eye is this guy here. This Kid Trunks is very good along with his Goten counterpart. This Goku is very good. This Goku is pretty good. Trunks is meh. This Vegeta, I really wish, I have him rainbowed. I really wish they did more with him in the Trunks, but at least the Trunks supports inherently. This Vegeta requires stuff. Goku, the Stun God. Who even remembers like this entire row of units, to be honest? This guy is pretty good. The support there, but that's for Goku family, so it doesn't really matter. 4 links. Angel Vegeta might be a thing. Might be a thing. Trunks for Vegeta's family, of course. No one else really sits out that much because these guys, they share 3 categories, but it's not like they're really going to be supporting each other. Transforming Vegeta, I suppose. Once he transforms, you know. So yeah, there's that. So let's also now really take a quick look at the, I believe it was Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Yes, this guy here. So this guy is a little more interesting because this guy is really good. Stun God, as we've just went over. This guy could be better. I really wish he was better. The Chad High School Gohan, of course, you love to see it. I believe I mentioned him for the other Gohan. This guy, they really need to do something with this guy. AGL Midhan. Trunks there. Oh, he shares 4 links with the new Vegeta. Him, again, good defensively, but like, they share 2 teams, so maybe you don't want to do that. Strangely enough, he shares 4 links with this Gogeta, which I found interesting, or I find interesting, rather. Not bad partner here. You know, and then once you get to 3 links, you start really grasping at straws. Like, okay, yeah. He shares 3 links with Angel Goku, or sorry, Spirit Bomb Goku, and Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, mid-unit, by the way. But he also shares 3 links with Chaozu, right? Tien and Chaozu. So it's like, you're really reaching for straws once you get to this point here. So yeah, that is pretty much going to do it for us this time. I believe this is all... Oh, here we go. The reasons for these specific numbers. So, the Kodoshia Assassin, okay, I see. and the 3 orbs, Minna Goroshi, right, which need to kill everyone, and 10-10-8, supposed to be Dodonpa, which is an interesting reference there. Appreciate the homie Garesh, by the way. So yeah, like I said, that's gonna do it for us this time. That is all the units that we have for this round. Quite a number, and this is why it's been a longer video than most. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video or you learned something. Leave a dislike if you didn't enjoy the video or you didn't learn anything. My name is Luna, also known as Luna the Programmer, and I will catch you guys next time.